Okay. Um, Hello, my name's Alvin, and I guess I should start, since it's the first video, I should start on what the point of this channel is and what the point of this video is. Um, so I have been kind of going through a quarter life crisis right now. Um, 24 years old, I'm a software developer, and I honestly feel like I'm kind of just like flowing through life, not really like living it. Like as I'm just like, going through to work as a zombie, coming back home, and not really making the most of my life. Um, and so I making this video to hold myself accountable and also to grow. This video will help me grow as a person in general, and help me not be complacent with my life, and to make more use of my time, um, and yeah, figure out, explore more parts of my life that I haven't explored, and to just grow. I really just want to make 2024 a growing year for Alvin. Do all the things I want to do, um, and yeah, and I am going to give a shout out to Carrington. He has inspired me within the past month and a half or two, um, into growing. Kind of threw me into a quarter life crisis with his videos by how inspirational they are. So I definitely would, if you're watching this, I would definitely recommend his channel. Um, he is a TikTok. His main thing is he's a TikTok influencer, but he has other social media platforms. So believe he's Swag Boy. He's currently right now Swag Boy, on TikTok, or his referral name. I think his actual name is Carrington XXX. And then for his Instagram, he's Carrington USA. Um, Probably add those links in the channel because he is a big inspiration as to why I'm choosing to not be complacent, and I'm growing, and I um am in my current quarter life crisis right now. Um, and so that is also what this channel is for. It is to, I guess, document my growth. So hopefully people who are watching can kind of get inspired by themselves. Um, and I don't know, you can enjoy watching someone grow. Maybe that in itself is endearing. But maybe that's like kind of presumptuous of me to assume that that would be hopefully it is entertaining in some kind of way. Um, and it doesn't even have to be entertaining. It could just be insightful in some ways. And this is honestly just more just for myself. Um, because in Carrington's video, he talked about how by talking about the goals that he wants and like the things that he says he's gonna do, it holds him accountable. And so I also want to replicate that in my life by saying all this stuff out into the world. Um, I'm at least I'm basically having you guys hold me accountable. You can talk shit in the comments if I don't reach my goals. I'm not gonna hold because I made them. I set them. And I said I would. Um, I'm holding myself accountable for it. So obviously, if there are goals that are like obviously for the small goals, yeah, that makes sense. But if they're like crazy goals, um, I'm gonna work my hardest to get to them. But I'm not gonna beat myself over it. But maybe that's like not. That's like some stuff I'll deal with later. But anyways, the point of this video and channel is to document my growth and hold myself accountable. So things I say and put out there is the things that I have to do because too many times where you make, New Year's resolutions and you don't follow through with them. Um, and I don't even want to say these are New Year's resolutions. I'm just saying it's just nice to say it's New Year's resolutions because the New Year's is coming up. And um, and if I want to make 2024 my year, then like I guess beginning of the year is like a good place to start. But obviously I want to start beforehand. today is December 20th. Um, and so there's a lot more to. There's obviously not the beginning, but I think for for New Year's resolutions to succeed, you kind of have to start beforehand, so you don't, you know, you get the ball rolling. So that is what I am doing right now. Um, but I didn't get to the point of this video. The point of this video is documenting my New Year's resolutions and what I want and hope to accomplish um, within within the end of the year. Um, and so I'm putting my goals. Thing is, I don't know my current weight. So honestly, I should have gotten those measurements beforehand so I can like set clear measurements, but I will update those later when I get those measurements. But um so yeah, one, my biggest goal is working out and getting fit. Um I say this is really important because as a software developer, I'm so glued to my PC, laptop, or computer, and like I go outside. I'm not like always inside 24/7. Like I mean, in the summer I go out pretty often, but I mean in the winter it's kind of hard because it's like so cold. But yeah, I want to make it a focus to make my body healthy. Um, so just because I mean that's also a big part of like I honestly want to look better. I think I used to be a lot skinnier. And so I want to get a lot of this body fat off of me. Um, I don't even know. I'm like skinny fat. Um, if you guys know what that term means. Like, I may be skinny, but like I have a lot of like body fat. And I also have a bare belly from college that I have not worked on chipping down. So I definitely want to get that get a work on that. So working on. I'm also gonna write this down. So thank you for being patient while I write this all this stuff down. Working on my body. So working out. And this is this will also help with discipline, plan, and creating good habits. I don't really want to look like super buff. That's like not my goal. My goal is to skinny down. My first goal is to skinny down, get rid of my body fat and but belly, but or bare belly. And then my second goal is to get lean. So get rid of bare belly and body fat, and then become lean. And then I also, what else do I want to do? I want to, um, this goes, so I'm gonna list off like the physical features, like the physical stuff that I want to work on. So, like with, um, with being on the computer all the time, I also have a pretty bad posture. Um, and so, I'm kind of insecure about that. It's like an insecurity of mine. So I want to work on, I guess, getting rid of my what is it, bad posture, and by doing that, I need to do like posture exercise or something like that. Um, honestly, thing is like I don't know. I honestly should be asking my friends that work out like how long would an ideally take you to get rid of like your bare belly, and then how like fixing bad posture. Like who would you ask for that? I think it's just I think the first step is like making the good habits to fixing those things. And so I think it's important to list them down at least. Three is I guess another big insecurity of mine is I guess I have pretty thin hair. I don't know if you can tell from this video. You probably can. Um, And I want to work harder on making sure my hair doesn't fall out by the time I get old. Um, and I think I should first go talk to a doctor about that. I don't really go to doctors, more of like a Asian kind of thing. Like we don't really go to doctors. But that's something I should change within my family. Um, encourage all my siblings and my family members to get checkups at least once a year. So that's definitely one thing. Get checkups, get more yearly checkups, and also um, fix do better hair self-care. Um, One very interesting video I saw was a technique I saw was people like soaking their hair, like breaking an egg on top of their hair, and like every month, and then like having a soak to get like the nutrients from that. Um, so I honestly will try that out. And I will probably look for other like healthcare products and see um if there'll be a big difference by the end of the year. So this will be a big long-term goal. Um, yeah, so egg technique and then look for hair products. And if people are watching, like if people are watching this, and I honestly don't know if people will watch this, but if you do, and you do know of like good hair products or hair techniques for like for hair thinning and stuff like that, please do post in the comments. I would love to try it out. And if you're questioning it, like I don't want, if you're questioning it, and I think it's a good idea, I will more than happy be willing to try it out. Yeah, I'll definitely do research beforehand though, so please don't post anything that's like terrible. But I trust you guys won't do that. So yeah, yeah, example would just be don't tell me to bleach my hair, because obviously that's gonna damage my hair. Okay, number four. What do I want to do for my goals? Or these are more like minor ones. Well, it's not minor ones, but I guess I'll list the big ones. So those are like really big ones. Another big one is improve my technical skills. Um, one of my biggest um to improve my technical skills. One, improve my technical skills. Yeah. So I think one important thing that I didn't really do, that I guess a lot of like probably software developers do are like side projects. I mean, I've done a couple, like one or two, but I haven't like fully embraced like doing side projects on the side as a hobby. Um, and that's mainly because um, honestly don't know if I truly love programming. Um, I think I there are the parts of programming that I love. I love the creative aspect of it and how flexible and diverse and the many options I can go with it. Um, but I don't like the maintenance part. But that is the core of like of a product is well, a majority of it is like maintenance. But I don't know. I really like the creative side of it. And honestly, projects are probably the best route to get that that creative side to it. But I don't know. I don't think I had the heart in it. But I am more than willing to change my outlook on that by starting now. Um, And even though I'm starting so late, I do want to believe um, that it's never too late to start doing this stuff. Finding that passion within yourself, that motivation to change and not be complacent and grow. Um, and while I that wasn't a really big part of my life, I didn't have that as a focus, mainly because I did. Um, yeah, I guess I came into. I can talk about more. Why did I go into programming? That'll probably be in a different video, but um, yeah. So technical skills, definitely working on side projects. Yeah, by doing that, by working on side projects. And there are a couple of skills that I mainly want to hit on. So for my current job, I'm like a full stack software developer, so I work with both the back end and the front end. If you don't know what a full stack software developer is, they're basically two parts to um, a website or application. Is the back end, which handles the API calls, and API calls are basically just like I guess hooks to, maybe I'm like butchering this explanation, but all you the high level stuff is the back end is like the back end stuff that computes all the information that they send to the front end, and the front end basically is the UI. They handle creating the, like, what looks nice, the web page, like the icons, the buttons, the videos, and all that stuff. So that is the front end. Um, and I mainly work with front end work too. So even though I'm a full stack developer, I mainly do a lot of front end work. And so because front end is just, to me, just a lot more fun because like you get to see what you actually make. Um, and so my focus right now for the skills that I wanna like hit on is like CSS skills and also HTML. I work with Angular, so I already kind of have that knowledge, but I never really fully explored CSS and HTML. Like I have the basics down, but looking at the animations that can come out of it, there's like just seems to be like a lot more of like cool stuff out there that I haven't explored, and I kind of want to do that. And then there is a project that I'm currently working on now. It's like a social media website, um, and it's I have a decent amount done. I kind of been slacking on it mainly because I've kind of like I'm doubting myself in some ways and like where in the direction I want to take it. Like, am I going too big with it? Um, and I've been, I guess, prioritizing other parts of my life. Um, I think I'm just afraid of like the end product not being what I envisioned it to be, so I'm like holding back off on it. But I honestly shouldn't be doing that. So, um, I think I'll probably start working on that once I get done with these videos. Um, Working on it again once I get done with these videos because yeah, I have been holding off on that. But I mean, I have these are excuses, but I'll just list them anyways. Because yeah, um, I'm currently home, so I guess I also want to apologize for like this room, this area. This is like the guest house of my parents' house in Madison, Wisconsin, and so I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, so I have my own place that looks a lot. I don't know, there's like more to it than just this yellow background, this bed, just this small bed here. Um, so yeah, I'm sorry for the background. Um, but yeah, I guess I went on a tangent. What was I talking about? um, I guess. Okay, well, I'll just go off of what I have written down. yeah, I guess improving my technical skills is my fourth one. And oh yeah, I was just listening off excuses tonight. Yeah, and so I went home for 2 weeks. So it was like my third day here, back, or it's like today is December 20th, so it's a Wednesday. Um, so I was hanging out with catching up with some friends. A lot of stuff I haven't done, and family. So I've been busy with that because I haven't. Kind of want to prioritize that part in my as well, but that's like that's another thing. But yeah, just hanging out with my friends and stuff I haven't seen in a while. Um, okay. Um, yeah, social media website. That I won't fully talk about that because that could be a different video. And there are also a bunch of other like projects that I have ideas on that will probably be a different video too, just because I don't want to make this video super long, even though it's already kind of long. Um, and so what is number five of my list to do? Um, I want to do more self-care. So yeah, I mean that kind of relates to the hair stuff too. But teeth whitening, I definitely want my teeth. I don't think my teeth are white enough. Teeth whitening, and then what else? Um, yeah, I guess just work more, be more thoughtful of self-care techniques, improve and do more self-care. Number six, uh, I want to. It's like a big goal of mine. Um, kind of goes off of the social media website. Is like building my own business. Leveraging my technical skills. And so I think that's like really important for me to build my technical skills right now, is so I can leverage that to build my business. So build business. Why do I want to build a business? Just because I think it's kind of important nowadays to, I guess, be your own. Like I do want to be my own boss eventually in the future. Um, and honestly, I might not be able to like make it huge now. But I think I definitely want to start somewhere, and then kind of learn the small things, and then once I continue working, and getting skills, I can then improve and hopefully build bigger business, build expand on it, I guess basically is what I'm saying. But I definitely want to start something. Um, so yeah, build business and then create products for a social media website. Um, and leverage that. And then one thing too is potentially using Fiverr, as an outsource. But Fiverr, not outsource, but like Fiverr as a way to like get people to what is it? I guess providing a service, like provide the website as a service. Um, so yeah, maybe use Fiverr. And then I guess think I would also have to think more of like um more on what I want to do with it. Um, but that will be, I guess, this could also tie in with the projects video. Um, but I will do that later. So yeah, that is a small piece of what I want to do. A big goal for 2024. Um, yeah. And then seven is I want to improve my speaking capabilities. I don't know if you noticed, maybe it is prominent in this video or it's not. And if it's not, that's a good thing. But I've been told a lot by people around me that I tend to like go quiet, when I'm not confident or like in some moments, and so they can't really hear my voice. And if I do in this video, I'm sorry. But I want to see, hopefully I can improve that by the end of 2024, and you guys can see that growth within me. Um, yeah, I want to become more confident in the things that I say, and by doing that, I need to work on my other things to do that. Um, so speak louder. Number seven, speak louder and become more confident. Um, yeah, and yeah, I guess that ties into the last thing. Um, there are probably gonna be a lot more goals and stuff I add in the future, and that I'll probably reform a lot of my current goals too, and probably add a lot more as time goes on. But I think the most important goal that kind of encapsulate all of my goals is being more confident in myself. Um, and I say that because I think what I really like right now is just self-confidence and like how I view myself physically. I definitely can improve that, and how I feel about my knowledge, my technical skills. Like confident in some areas, but I can definitely improve in a lot of areas. And yeah, I think by building those two core parts of myself, I can be confident in who I am, and then maybe inspire others around me. But also more just like be confident that people will love me for, well, not. I don't think that's the correct way to go think about it, but because I was gonna say love me for, I guess, the new version of me, but that's not good, is it? I guess it's more so I feel confident because I'm sure all the people that love me for me, but I don't accept that love because I don't view myself highly. I guess that's what I'm saying. Um, because I know my family loves me for me. They always tell me they love me, and I'm sure my friends love me for me too. Um, it's just I haven't accepted that yet. Um, and there's also another piece to it that I'll touch on later. And you guys will hear about it. Um, but yeah, self-confidence is the most important thing that I want to build in 2024. And this is the core piece that will make me um, who I am, make me love myself and be happy. So, and that will then inspire and also build my, improve my relationships with all those around me. But yeah, okay. Um, that I think that is all I have for goals for now. And yes, like I said before, I will definitely be improving them in the future. Um, but yeah, thank you. If you're watching this, I mean, thank you so much for watching this because this is my first video. And you took the time to watch all of it. Um, and I'm kind of doing it like Carrington's video, where he doesn't do edits. And I like those videos because they're very authentic. Like he doesn't, like he makes mistakes and he's okay with it. And I make mistakes, and I am completely okay with it. I don't want to give off a version like of perfection because I am not, I am nowhere near perfect. And I don't want to come off like that. Rather show the authentic version of myself so that you guys can, I don't know, see that part of myself, and see that I'm just like I'm like you guys. I'm just growing. Honestly, I am just like you guys because there's nothing. I don't know. I mean, each person is unique, and I am growing, and I just wanna. Hopefully, that can inspire people to grow too. And yeah. So thank you again for watching. I'm still figuring out my ending motto, but I think what I want it to be for now is thank you for growing with me, and yeah, thank you for growing with me. Um, and I look forward to your growth as well. So thank you for watching my video.